Emblem! Engage!
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining me once again on this Fire Emblem Engage Pacifist playthrough. We are now in command of Cedal, Byleth, and Micaiah, meaning we now have the ability to warp skip many of the remaining chapters. There are several excellent low turn count playthroughs on YouTube already, so these warp skips are based on the work of those who came before me, such as Reploids in Elite Mode. We will focus on power leveling Kagetsu using Parthia, which doubles experience just like Mercurius. The bond fragment cost to unlock it is steep, but well worth it.
Ready and able.
Chapter 20 is a last hurrah for Fog of War. Gris begins the map in a randomized location just outside of our vision range, so step 1 is to find him. Step 2 is to debuff him with Lindon, who has reclassed into Sniper and inherited Draconic Hex. With a Silver Bow, he also deals significant chip damage.
As you like.
If Gris had spawned to our right rather than to our left, we would have rewound and sent Ivy to look in that direction. This deployment formation is capable of dealing with any of the places Gris can choose to start in, but this recording will only show one variation. Once he is in place, Kagetsu fires his first arrow into Gris. Lindon's chip damage prevents a counterattack, and it also negates Celica's unholy stance. Any hit that doesn't deplete a life bar will return 50% of the damage back at the attacker. Kagetsu wants to fight Gris 3 times, so living through all of that counter damage is not trivial. In this scenario, Rosado positions himself for a rescue boost. Gris has fled to the top of the map, so now we have to catch up to him. We've already seen how Micaiah drastically improves the power of movement staves, but now our toolset is even more expansive. Now that we can refresh actions, we can pull off multiple Micaiah boosted teleports per turn. Hortensia's personal skill also gives Warp and Rewarp an extra tile of range for the whole squad.
How mysterious.
We can't teleport into the fog, so our units end up slightly displaced. Fortunately, we need to move them into a goddess dance formation anyway. Kagetsu uses the opportunity to prepare for future combats by consuming a Pure Water. Thus begins the most ludicrous resistance stack known to man. After a tonic, a Pure Water, the goddess dance boost, and the 5 res granted by Parthia, Kagetsu will be rocking 33 resistance. And, since Alear has the Anna Bond Ring, Spur Resistance and Divinely Inspiring bump that number up to 36. Rewarp is in short supply, so we prefer using Warp and Rescue when possible. Kagetsu is actually a little too strong here. He takes 27 total damage from Gris, assuming he gets hit, and he can't endure that twice. Fortunately, 3 things are about to change. 1. Kagetsu levels up and gains resistance. 2. Alear leaves to go grab the rescue staff from a chest. This would be a net negative if it weren't for thing number 3, which is Cedal healing Kagetsu with Corrin's quality time skill as he dances. Kagetsu is now expected to have 28 HP, which is exactly enough to guarantee his survival. That's Chapter 20 with 1 kill. Let the training arc continue. Chapter 21 is another single boss warp skip where we can feed Kagetsu. It proceeds directly into Chapter 22 afterward, leaving no opportunity to visit the Somnial in between. Therefore, many of the preparations shown here will pull double duty. Pendreo joins the Cantor Club, just like Cedal did last chapter. Purchases include a Radiant Bow, several rare staves, and over 3,000 gold's worth of tonics. Only one of them is necessary here.
With pride.
Marin and newcomer Mauvier do not contribute to this clear. Instead, they use their actions to earn some experience points. Both of these two will have significant roles in the follow-up chapter.
Where to?
We are flush with rescue staves, since we have acquired all 4 of the ones you can obtain without the Ancient Well. It's fine to spend a charge here to set up a favorable formation. Pendreo is intent on using a second rescue charge with Micaiah's help. It has more range than Warp and Rewarp, so after a trio of repositions, we can scoop up allies from 13 spaces away.
Tell me what to do.
Hortensia and Pendreo are interchangeable here, but I prefer the latter for reasons I will explain some other time.
Well then, let's go.
Sniper Lindon is back on hexing duty. The choice of bow is irrelevant here, since we don't need to inflict any damage.
Let's pray.
Pendreo has fresh new warp and rescue staves thanks to our most recent shopping trip. Let's break them in, shall we?
The choice is yours.
Gris coughed up Celica's Emblem ring after his triple Parthia pain party. Flying units get to travel 5 extra squares with Warp Ragnarok, so with the base 10 range and IV6 move, the total range is a staggering 21.
Here goes.
After a hex, Veil has 22 speed and 81 avoid due to terrain. Parthia's main drawback is its high weight, but with the speed tonic, Kagetsu can still double. This allows the excellent might and hit of the bow to shine through.
Give me strong foes.
With triple support bonuses, Kagetsu nullifies any hope Veil has of dodging. He truly is full of vigor.
Let's go.
Diamant gains 53 experience from that goddess dance. I tried giving that roll to Ivy in testing, but due to her higher internal level, she would only gain 16. It's more effective to have her chip Veil, get refreshed, and then use a staff. And yes, making Veil's teeth chatter here is absolutely essential. Trust me. Oop, hold on. I left 2 whole experience points on the table. Much better. Alright, Kagetsu, you know the drill. After gaining 7 levels in 3 chapters, Kagetsu hits a speed stat that saves us a speed wing in chapter 22. That's chapter 21 with 1 kill. Join me next time to watch our training pay off in spades. Take care, everyone.